What is going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone with the guy with the guns. He is Vince Russo. This is the Legion of Raw, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Vince Russo?
What is going on, Doctor? Give me a clue, bro. What's going on?
You know, you give me a clue after watching this show. I have no clue, man. Please fill me in.
I've got this thing all figured out. Let's do the math.
Okay.
Let's look at this situation logically with Sportskeeda Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Logically,
Mm-hmm.
this is what we're seeing. This is exactly what we're seeing. Triple H is bringing his vision, his NXT show to Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, fine, no problem. Let's look at the numbers. A third of the people that watch Raw watch NXT.
Mm-hmm.
NXT was not drawing, and rightfully so, bro. NXT was never meant to be a television show. It was meant to be a developmental territory. But then when they got in negotiations with USA Network, all of a sudden they sold the rights to NXT. Now they were getting a paycheck for NXT. Now it became a television show. Great, bro. Only problem was only a niche audience was watching that television show.
Mm-hmm.
He has now taken that show that only a niche audience was watching and has brought it to the main stage on Raw. So who do you think is going to watch this show? I'll tell you exactly who's going to watch this show. The same marks that were in attendance for this show.
Yep.
That's who this show is going to appeal to. And, you know, like I said, bro, if nobody cares about numbers anymore, if eyeballs and customers don't mean anything anymore, bro, then you're doing a bang-up job, because the marks that attend this show are going to love the show. Me personally, bro, you couldn't pay me to go see the people on this show. Johnny Gargano, are you kidding me? Bro, I'm sitting here primetime Monday night, and I'm looking at Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory in the ring, and I'm like, are you? Why would I watch this? Like, give me one thing that would intrigue a casual fan about either one of these guys. That the guy changes diapers? Bro, it's a joke. I mean, it's an absolute joke. They've literally, between AEW, between WWE, Vince McMahon, Triple H, Tony Khan, they have literally destroyed the wrestling audience. Literally, bro. Literally. And here's the problem. They continue to do it.
Yeah, I think I see a lot of Tony Khan and Triple H similarities here, just bringing people back and just throwing them all on a wall and seeing who sticks with the marks, man. I mean, that's basically what I see every week. It's every week it's something different. It's a new toy, and then you just pile up all the toys and say, "Hey, here, marks, play with your toys." I mean, that's basically what I see every single week. But now both of them are looking like that. It just seems
it's unbelievable to me. I swear to God, bro, the highlight of this show for me, the only thing that I liked was Sam Shaw's facial expressions. That was it.
Yeah. I like saying the thing is, I like Lumis. I think he's got a ton of potential. I liked Lumis when he was in NXT.
Yeah.
I like Sam Shaw when he was in TNA.
Yeah, I did too.
I like him a lot. I think he's got some really, really good potential. I think NXT in the very beginning, when he was super mysterious, I don't think he said anything. And I know he was having an angle with Indy Hartwell. That was pretty cool. That got kind of cheesy. But at the same time, I think if I had a choice, I would really do something with Dexter Lumis, because I think he's got a really, really intriguing character. and it makes me want to see more of him. And
But
that's what
bro,
wrestling's about.
here's the problem, Chris. Here's the problem, and I'll break it down to everybody in Sportskeeda Nation. Okay, here's the problem. I'm going to say it again. Just because you've been a wrestler for 25, 30 years does not make you a writer. Case in point. Oh, okay, bro. What's his name? Lumis?
Yep.
He leaves with Miz.
But he was beefing with AJ.
It doesn't matter. Okay, right. But he left with Miz. Where'd they go, bro? Where'd they go? That's the problem. Triple H can't tell you where they went. So they don't follow up on it. So what did he do with the guy? Like, seriously, you've got to play that story out, bro. You've got to tell us what happened. You've got to follow up on that story. If that's me, I'm having him kidnap the guy first thing in the show. And then, bro, we're going to torture the crap out of him for the next 3 hours. That's what I'm doing. But no, bro, because they don't know how to write. They don't know where to go with this. He takes Miz away, and what, the announcers are more, bro, think about this. The announcers are more interested in a wrestling match than what a lunatic, they have no idea who this guy is. They're more interested in the wrestling match than what this guy is doing with Miz. Do you know how stupid that is? Do you know how ridiculous that is, bro? I always tell you, man, it always has to go back to, if this were real. If this were real, what would happen if this were real? Oh, bro, they would just take a lunatic would just take Miz and we would never follow up on him.
Yeah, no follow-up. Yeah. I just don't understand how he didn't like. I mean, he was eyeing Styles, and then he attacked the Miz. Though it seemed like I don't really understand what's going on there. But we'll talk about it in detail. I actually am getting some really interesting exclusive information regarding Bray Wyatt in the WWE. So we shall see. Look out for a class at the castle. We looks like we're going to be seeing some interesting stuff with Bray Wyatt. So stay tuned. We start off with Seth Rollins and Riddle brawl from back to crowd. So these kamikaze segments, Vince, what's the point of this?
The whole idea, bro, is they want to open up the show hot. I mean, that's the whole idea. We're going to open up a show hot. They're going to be fighting in the back. Then they're going to go fight out in front of the people. I mean, that's the whole idea. They want to start the show hot. The only problem is, bro, they go fight out in front of the people, like up on that little entranceway there, and they're punching each other like two girls.
Yeah.
So right there, like I'm like really, bro. Like, this is how you guys are. Riddle is a legit MMA guy that could literally break my skull, my neck, my spine, both arms and both my legs. And him and Rollins are going to stand there and exchange girl punches. Way to start the show hot, guys. Way to start the show hot when you don't know how to throw a freaking punch. Way to start the show.
Yeah, and even more than that, Vince, to me, I think it's just like I looked at that. I didn't care though.
No, I didn't care at all.
Like I just didn't care. Like if these pull apart segments, you know what I mean, like they mean something when the intensity is pretty high in the story. That's when it means something. It's just if I'm already seeing a bunch of physicality between the two over the weeks, why does this matter?
Well, that's because, Chris, I swear to God, based on what you're saying, I'm watching this and I'm like, wait a minute, they're hot at each other. Why? Like, I don't even know why they're fighting. Like, I'm sure something happened, but I don't even know why these two guys are like, what's the reason behind them brawling?
I don't know, man. And I don't know why. I mean, I really don't know I don't have the buy-in to this feud. I don't know. What is this supposed to make Riddle look good? Is this supposed
it's supposed to be to pop to pop the marks that they're going to have a great match. I mean, that's really what we're talking about here, bro. They're going to have a 5-star match. The marks are going to get off, and everybody's going to be happy in the world.
Yeah, and then no one's going to get over, and then the fans are going to look for the next, spot fest. I mean, that's basically what we see week after week after week after week. Spot, 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 spot. Holy crap, this is awesome. AEW or NXT or whatever it is. And you move on to the next. I mean, that's basically what we see every single week, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. And next we got Trish Stratus coming in, cutting an in-ring promo, interrupted by Bayley, EO, and Dakota Kai. Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss.
Before we even get to that, I don't want to hear one word from anybody. And I don't care if you're Sportskeeda Nation. I don't care if you're my worst enemy. I don't want to hear anybody about how the dialogue and the verbiage has changed for the better under Triple H. There's 3 of us and 2 of you. Like, are you freaking, like, really, bro?
Over time. Yeah.
There's 3 of us and 2 of you. Like, really, bro? This is the riveting dialogue that Triple H is bringing to the table, bro. Literally. Come on, man.
Trish looked great, though. She looked fantastic.
Who?
Trish Stratus.
Oh, yeah, she looked great. But I mean, come on, you guys. Stop it already. This is so grade school. Insult my intelligence. Why are you on my television screen, bro? One of those Sky sisters looks like she doesn't have a clue. Like she doesn't even know what she's doing out there, bro. What are we doing here, bro?
I think see, I was interested in seeing where this went, though, because I've told you before, Vince, I'm not a big fan of Legends just to come back just to get a Legends pop, just to, put over a wrestler, because people know the Legends are coming in to lose nowadays. But to me, there's intrigue in Trish versus Bayley just to give Bayley a rub. But at the same time, I don't really know what type of rub it would give Bayley if they have a match and Bayley wins. I don't see Legends coming in to give rubs to wrestlers anymore because they know that they're going to lose. So I don't know where this would go. It was definitely a Toronto spot. You know what I mean? I partially think that it was cool for the fans and, to see Trish back. It's, she's one of those people.
For the house, bro. It was
for the house. It was good to see Trish back just for a promo standpoint. But, it was the way that it ended was a bit cheesy. Awesome Sauce with a $2 super chat, bro.
That's pretty funny, bro.
Awesome zombies. He'll be good.
That's pretty funny, bro. Here's another thing. Before we I'm giving you this right here.
Oh, Joey,
you're not going anywhere.
He is back. Well, like you try to run up Trish Stratus. Well, Trish Stratus is back, and so is Joey.
Time out, Joey. Time out, Joey.
I want somebody to explain to me what this was. I want somebody to explain to me what this was, because Bayley and the Sky Sisters get the win. They leave, and here's the next shot. Alexa holding Oscar's face. What is that? Who does that?
Screenshot this, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching Legion of Raw now, screenshot this right now.
Bro, what is that? I swear to God, if I'm working there and I'm a producer and I'm looking at that and those girls come to the back, I am saying, what was that? Exactly. Explain to me what that was, just to hear how they sell it. Bro, they don't even know what they're doing out there. They don't know what they're doing out. What is this? What is that, Chris? What is it? Who does that?
Vince, she was missing Lily.
Oh my God, bro. This isn't even for children. A child would say, what are they doing?
She was missing Lily. She was missing.
Oh, I'm sweating already. We're 3 minutes in. Oh my god, bro.
Woosah, Vince Russo. Woosah. Next we have Dakota Kai and Io Sky defeating Asuka and Alexa Bliss. What do you think of the match?
I don't watch the match. I fast forward right through them. I got zero interest in any sort of wrestling, Chris.
I thought the match was good.
Yeah.
I appreciated the match. Someone is telling me to asking me to check my DMs. I just did. I don't see anything. But yeah, I like the match. I think the match was good. See, I was looking at the match from a booking standpoint, and I think Asuka needs to be protected. I don't think she should have been rolled up the way that she did. If I had a take on it, I would have had the Io Sky, pull the tights a bit, and the roll up just to protect Asuka as a character, to just show that she had to, cheat to win, basically. I see. So to me, those nuances, I can't stand 50-50. I can't stand it. So
Yeah.
to me, that type of nuance could play a big factor in protecting the character. And I would have personally protected Asuka by having Io Sky just kind of pull the tights a bit. Just those nuances really help, to be honest.
Yeah.
Next we have Finn Balor defeating Dolph Ziggler. Okay, so here's my question to you. The match was long to me. Honestly, I really didn't care about this match, but here's my question to you, Vince, and the SK Nation. Do you think that Dolph Ziggler has one more chance of becoming world champion? What do you think, Vince?
Oh, no way. No, not one person's gonna say yes, bro.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
SK Nation, what do y'all think? If you had a chance, if basically you were told by Triple H or someone, hey, I need you to come up with something because I want to put the belt on Dolph Ziggler, what would it be as far as booking for Dolph Ziggler to make him feel like really good? To make him world title worthy, what would you do?
You're asking me?
Yep.
Oh no, bro, that ship has sailed. There's nothing you can do, bro. Nothing. No, I wouldn't waste 2 seconds of my time. That ship has long pulled out of port, bro.
It is sailed. It is sailed.
I'm not even going to attempt what I would do, because he would probably no longer be on the roster because of the way they booked him.
Yeah.
Because of the way they booked him, there's no value to him. That's not Ziggler's fault. That's the way he's been booked. Yeah. I remember, bro, when you had the Authority with Triple H and Stephanie, and you had Ziggler right there. 1 week he was right there, and the next week they totally dropped the ball, and he hasn't had any impact since then.
Yeah.
I remember vividly watching it. They had him right there. It was right before a pay-per-view. Might have been the Survivor Series a couple of years ago.
Well, he was the when Sting debuted in 2014, he was the one who had the pin to end the Authority. So he had some momentum there.
Yeah.
And then when he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract against Alberto Rio, the Mania after Raw, he was, that was one of the most, popular, the highest ovationed, cash-ins ever. You know what I mean? So he had some momentum there, but his world title reigns were just, he got one handed to him, and it was just really,
again, I'm going to say it like a broken record. If you don't know how to write, you're not going to keep them at that level. You can't sustain the level if you can't give them good material week to week to week to week.
Indeed. Vince Russo, I got a gift for you, man.
What do you got?
Already, I got sent something. You ready?
Yeah. Very nice.
I'm trying to get.
Bro, I swear to God, if somebody matches that up to the actual shot with Oscar and Alexa, it's almost identical. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, that was the shot. That was the shot, bro. Oh man, please.
Shout out to DJ Kuzmo for getting that screenshot.
Oh, please, please,
Right,
please.
ready to rock. No, so SK Nation, almost just about a unanimous no.
No.
Just about unanimous. No,
And not his fault, bro. Not his fault, but a big no.
Yeah. Wow. No one wants to see Dolph as champ. Very, very interesting. I thought I might have got somebody, but yeah. Rolling with the $1.99 super chat, bro. Making Ziggler the face of WWE makes no sense, said that. So all right. Next we have what we got after that? We got Aaliyah backstage interrupted by Bayley, Dakota, and Sky. Well, more of
Yeah, bro, seriously, I don't know. I fast forward through a lot of this show, so I don't know if I miss things. I really don't. I'm usually good about it. Bro, was I supposed to know who this woman was?
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
She was on SmackDown. No, you weren't supposed to know. No, they keep saying she came from SmackDown.
Okay, I've never seen or heard as a Raw viewer. I've never seen or heard of this good looking woman, but I've never heard or seen her in my life.
Yeah.
So then, okay, I'm seeing this woman for the first time, and she's losing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's been on NXT for years, and then she finally got on SmackDown, and she beat Natalia in like some seconds. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where she got over a little bit, but she's been lost in the sauce ever since, just about.
Well, she's gonna be even more lost in the sauce now, bro. That's
yeah. Well, she's in the semifinals of the tag tournament. She's a team with Raquel Rodriguez. So.
Yeah.
Next we have Kevin Owens defeating Chad Gable. He comes in as the special, accepting the open challenge. Was this a Canadian pop? What was this,
bro? Chris, you've said this a million times on this show. All they do, this show and AEW, all they do is right for the pop. Yes, you've said it a million times, Chris. That's all they do. Trish Stratus, pop. Kevin Owens in Toronto, pop. Beth Phoenix at the end, pop. That's all they do, bro. There is zero substance to this show whatsoever, bro.
Yep, I agree 100%. It's just, I say it all the time. It's just pop, 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 just all the time. It's just, how are you supposed to make intriguing television like that? I mean, there's nothing. What happened? And I say this all the time. Why did you keep closing the books? Like, why do you keep closing the chapters every single week of a show? You don't close chapters every single week of the show. You don't, like, they're not really giving me something to look forward to the next week. If you keep closing the chapters every single week, today I might not be interested in reading a whole new chapter. You know what I mean? Especially if there's a dry, cliffhanger. There's no cliffhanger for me to say, oh, it's very intriguing. I'm looking forward to see what's on the next chapter. No, you just close it up and say, okay, well, we expect you to come back the next week. That's not how that's not how episodic television works.
You're not going to come back. Wait a minute. You're not going to come back next week to see what this guy did with Miz all week?
I might.
Bro, that's hysterical. Bro, it's so funny. Bro, I break down the Attitude Era hour by hour. So 2 weeks ago, I watched the first hour, and I think it was the Outlaws, the New Age Outlaws. They get some really big time heat on Mick, or they threw him off a stage or something, right? So the second hour, JR is saying Mick was taken to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. He has fractured ribs. He's telling you what Mick's injuries are. Bro, a guy gets kidnapped on this show and there's no follow-up.
No.
A guy's kidnapped, bro, by a deranged mental patient, and there's no follow-up, bro.
I guarantee you that next week we'll see some tag match with Miz and Ciampa.
Oh,
Like just disregard the whole thing. Yes.
Don't say.
Yeah. So I mean, like, where do we go here? Where do we go with Kevin Owens, Vince? What are we doing here?
Well, Elias has to make his big comeback, right? But I don't know what good that's going to do because Kevin Owens is a babyface.
Yeah, he's turning into a babyface.
So I have no idea what all that heat he got on Ezekiel to open the door for Elias, so they can bring Elias back and fail Elias once again.
Yeah.
I have no idea, bro. I got no idea.
I don't get it either. Me either. Yeah. Bayley defeats Aaliyah. Yeah, this was pretty telegraphed. We knew that Bayley was going to beat Aaliyah. I mean, yeah, I really don't have anything to say about this match. This is pretty meh to me. Where do we go with? See, okay. Here's my thing, Vince.
Bro, you can't listen. Hold on.
Go ahead.
You can't ask me where are we going with the crap they're writing. You can't ask.
But you're the writer. You're
supposed
to change chicken crap to chicken salad.
I would never put myself in these situations. So you can't ask me, Vince, what would you do with their crapola? You can't ask me that, bro. I would never be in this position.
You're supposed to turn lemons into lemonade, Vince.
Oh, man. What were you going to ask me? Go ahead, bro.
I don't know. What would you do with Aaliyah, man? Aaliyah. What would you do with Aaliyah?
She's done.
Give me some gimmick.
She's done. The first time out the shoot that I'm seeing this girl, she loses on Raw. Put a fork in her, bro. She's done.
Yeah. It's. I think the problem what I see a lot of times is that, and I say this a lot, it's okay. You're riding for the marks. The marks are going to be there regardless. I guarantee you the marks don't know what's on the show.
Chris,
they're going to buy a ticket regardless.
I was saying that in 1995, bro. 1995, guys. As long as wrestling is on the marquee, this audience is going to watch the show.
Yes, indeed.
You got to go get the people that aren't watching the show.
Speaking of watching the show, Paul's Ultimate Gaming PUG, $10 super chat, bro. Paul said he doesn't watch Raw, but he never
don't. You shouldn't.
This show, you guys rock, still rock it. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate the love, my man. Appreciate the love in the super chat. We have fun. You know, hey, look, we do two things on this show. We make watching Raw livable and tolerable. And for those who don't watch Raw, we give you some synopsis of Raw. But instead of putting over Finn Balor, we put over Toots Mont. Instead of putting over Dominic Mysterio, we put over the Black Scorpion. Instead of putting over, Bayley and the Sky Sisters, we put over the Bouncies. That's what we do.
It's just funny that you mentioned, like a few of those names, bro. The number one rule, in writing wrestling, I was just talking to Al Snow about this because he's been doing OVW for years. In order to get somebody over, Chris, they need to be on every single week. Where's Ray? Where's Ezekiel? Where's Dominic? They have to have a presence.
Yes, indeed.
Every single week. How the number that Kevin Owens did on Ezekiel, how are you not following up on his status?
That makes no sense to me. Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense to me. And the thing is, they write as if the wrestling fans forget about that stuff, and they kind of want them to forget. And the only thing that does is that it hurts the character and it hurts the booking. I mean,
they do that on purpose. They do that on purpose, bro. Exactly. They've already stated their case with Elias. Bro, we tried the Ezekiel thing and it didn't work. Nobody cared. They've already accomplished that.
Yep.
That's already mission accomplished, guys. When the guy is not on television now for 2 weeks, no follow-up, no explanation, mission accomplished.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Next we get Miz and Ciampa against Bayley and Lashley. This was the match of the attacks, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it was a DQ finish because the refs saw Lumis attack Miz, but even before then, Styles gets attacked by, I have no idea who that person was. SK Nation, who do you have a clue of who that person
he's got a I guess he's got a crew of serial killers, I guess. And that I guess so.
But it wouldn't make sense to attack babyface AJ and Miz and heel Miz unless you're like Retribution 2.0. Just attacking anyone. What are we doing with this, Vince?
No, don't. Do not. Because listen, bro, here's the bottom line. We don't even get a follow-up. So if nobody on that show is gonna give a crap about the welfare of Miz, guess what? I'm not either, bro. I'm not. He took him. I don't know where maybe he took him to. Is Stokey's still around? Stuckey's? Is that still a place? Who knows? Maybe he took him to Bob's Big Boy. Who know? I don't know where he took him. Obviously, nobody cares.
He took him to. It was late, so he probably took him to Waffle House.
Waffle House. There you go. Yeah, I don't. You know, that's what I'm assuming. He took him to Waffle House.
He kept texting him all day.
Yeah.
Right. Miz wasn't responding.
Yeah.
And he found it the perfect opportunity to look at him and said, "Oh, you're going to Waffle House with me. Let me go ahead and drag you all the way back to Waffle House."
I would just love. Can you imagine, bro? This is what I'm talking about just the insulting of the intelligence. Can you imagine, bro, at a concert? Let's say Kiss, for example. Okay, Kiss is playing at Damien Arena. What do they got in Ohio there?
We have the Nationwide in China.
The Nationwide Arena. Kiss is playing at the Nationwide Arena. Okay, Gene Simmons is playing his bass, sticking out his tongue.
Mm-hmm.
A guy decides to jump on stage and grab Gene Simmons in a chokehold, and bro, proceed to drag him around the stage.
The whole aisle to the back. Nobody does nothing.
Exactly. Proceed to drag Gene
like,
around
what in the
stage.
world is going on?
And nobody, no security comes from the floor, from the sides of the stage. No, they just drag Gene around.
Just choke him.
Yeah, okay, that would happen.
Fair enough.
That's gonna happen too. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That they're so entrenched in the wrestling bubble that whenever they ask themselves the question that I always ask, what would happen if this were a shoot?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the answers to those questions. They don't know. So yeah, bro. So what if they set the precedent now? Here's the precedent now, bro. Any fan can go to any show, put a chokehold on a wrestler, drag him over the barricade, and march him around in the people. Like anybody can do that now, bro.
Yeah. You just gotta wear a biker helmet though. Yeah, that's the condition. He was able to do it when he took his biker helmet off. Then he was able to choke him. So if you don't have a biker helmet, just like the other weeks that Lumis was there, he got arrested. But if you have the biker helmet, then you won't get arrested.
Bro, you asked me what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I was just watching this video today, Chris. I don't know if you saw it. It went viral. Like, it's got millions of views. 3 cops from Arkansas. Bro, they had this dude down and somebody was in their car filming this. Bro, they beat the crap out of this. 3 cops. Bro, one cop literally took the guy's head and was pounding it against the pavement.
That happened
today. Now, here's my point. If my finger is on the pulse of society and I know this video, the 3 cops, by the way, because of the footage, got fired and, there's going to be a whole investigation, everything else. Now, if that's me and I'm writing this show and my finger is on the pulse, I'm having the cops grab Lumis
Okay.
and doing that to him. And now all of a sudden, Lumis has a case.
Yeah.
Lumis gets
Oh,
off
wow. I'm looking at it now.
scot-free. That's what you see what I'm saying? But bro, they're so in this bubble, they don't know what's going on in the world, bro. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Yeah. Yikes. That guy is getting a break.
Oh my God. You see, Chris, at one point they take his head and bang it against the sidewalk.
Yeah, he's getting kneed. He's getting the knees pressing down on him. And he's pointing to the camera as if, palm shots. And then,
Right.
my goodness.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I would have done, bro. That's what I would have done. Police brutality. I don't know if they know it or not. Police brutality is a pretty hot topic, bro.
Yes,
that's what I would have done.
Wow, that's horrible.
Right.
Yeah, that guy's jacked up. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing to do right there.
Yeah, right. Now he gets out. Now he's the victim.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but that takes writing, Chris. That takes writing.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Next we have Johnny Gargano. He comes out, cuts an in-ring promo. He gets interrupted by Theory, and he ends up.
Joe, get Joey.
Joey's back.
Hey,
Joey is back.
We're gonna go
two-time
right
Joey.
Time out, Joey. Time out, Joey.
I had a pop huge because Gargano comes out. Bro, first of all, I am dead serious now when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Gargano appearing in a ring and talking about a dream to become the Intercontinental Champion, the heavyweight champion, this champion. To any casual fan watching the show, Vince Russo at 61 years old, at the shape I'm in, cutting that same promo in the ring, there is more believability to me someday becoming the Intercontinental Champion. I had a pop huge, bro, because one of his first lines is, "What a surprise." And I'm sitting there and I'm saying, it sure is to the casual fans, bro. This is a huge surprise. Why is this Mark in the ring? Who is this Mark? Is he from catering? What? Yeah, bro. It was a huge surprise to the casual.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Bro, it's embarrassing to the whole wrestling profession. The history, anybody who has ever wrestled for any organization in the world, when a guy this size actually has a dream of one day becoming the champion of the world, that is a disgrace, bro, to the entire industry. Because you know what that tells you? Here's what it tells you, bro. Well, then if he could do it, anybody can. A guy that size beating the Brock Lesnar's, the Roman Reigns's, the Bobby Lashley's, the Drew McIntyre's, well then, bro, anybody should be able to be the WWE champion.
Let me give you some pushback there. So you have Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Right.
Was it just a matter because Gargano's good in the ring? I hear what you're saying. And, I have a bent toward Gargano just because he's a fellow Ohioan, but I do understand just as far as the believability when it comes to Gargano in that space. For someone like a Bret Hart and a Shawn Michaels, smaller characters, believability, what could Gargano do that would show some believability to make his gimmick larger than life? Because Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels were larger as a character than they were in stature.
What you're talking about, Chris, is it's not that they were larger than life. They presented themselves as stars.
Okay.
Not as a guy washing dishes in the back. If Bret and Shawn would have came out like a guy washing dishes in the back, the response would have been the same. Yeah. This guy's coming in with jeans, cut at the knees, sneakers, some kind of a bro, you look like a jabron, man. You look. Did Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels ever come out looking like that? Ever, bro?
So the pink and black made them stand out. The
No, but bro,
Uh,
even when they were in street clothes, they look like stars, bro.
What was it about Brett that made him look like a star in street clothes?
The way he carried himself, bro.
Okay,
Like he really could beat you.
gotcha.
I don't listen. I've never seen a Johnny Gargano match. I never will see. I would not waste a minute of my time watching this guy wrestle because presentation alone, bro, I'm not interested in you. You're not. What are you giving me here? A guy in a t-shirt and jeans that changes diapers. And what were the marks chanting? I didn't even know what they were chanting.
Johnny Wrestling. That's his.
Oh my, Johnny Wrestling. Okay, bro. Yeah, you're gonna turn the world upside down with that, bro.
Here's my thing about here's my problem with this segment. And again, Johnny's an Ohioan, so I have and he's a nice guy.
I'm sure he's a hell of a guy, bro. This has nothing to do with whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
I'm trying to buffer this up.
Okay,
Vince,
I'm just saying I never met the guy, bro. I'm sure he's a great husband and a great father and a great son.
He's a great Ohioan too.
Yeah, I'm talking about a wrestling character that I'm seeing on a wrestling show. That's what I'm talking about.
So let me chime in there. So from my issue with this segment is, so there's a third of the crowd who knows who Johnny Gargano is.
Right.
All right. I was looking, and I like Gargano as a competitor. But to me, my problem is the reason why I was asking these questions, as far as what is it about the other smaller wrestlers that made them larger than life? All right. Like, for instance, a Crash Holly, small guy, big character. And he looked like, he was being billed as 400 pounds and he was going against the Big Show and things like that. That it was believable to me because he made the perception was the reality in that sense. He made himself look big. And for me, though, if it's just someone who's known for their wrestling ability and is a smaller guy, everybody in the WWE has a wrestling ability. That's the reason why they're there. So that doesn't really make you stand out. This is what I want from the WWE when it comes to Johnny Gargano. What the heck about Johnny Gargano is causing the 2/3 that don't follow NXT to look at him and say, whoa, man, that guy has potential. Like, I'm going to go ahead and cheer with the other people because I don't know who he is. I'm just going to go ahead and tag along with the cheer because this guy looks legit. Unfortunately, that wasn't the presentation that the WWE gave with Gargano. It was, again, appealing to the pop, appealing to the marks, and say, you know what? I don't care if 2/3 of the people. And I was looking at I was like, man, this isn't going to go well. Yes, he got chance. But at the same time, I was looking at the crowd and the shots that they had, it was like 2 or 3 people cheering in a pocket and like 30 people around them not doing much of anything or on their phone. Like, I was paying like close attention to that. And I was like, see, like, that's the type of stuff that's not going to make a wrestler get over when it comes to the main roster. And that's why I'm not a big fan of this Triple H bringing up NXT to the main roster, because if people already knew NXT exists and still didn't decide to watch it when they watch Raw, what's going to make them be interested just because you just shifted NXT over to Raw? That doesn't cause people to be more intrigued.
Bro, bro, realistically, in the real wrestling world, bro, I'm talking about the wrestling world that drew 10 million people on a Monday night. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, bro, remember there was a movie many years ago called My Bodyguard, where there was this, little short guy, used to be picked on all the time, got a giant of a guy to be his bodyguard. That's who Johnny Gargano should be. Yep. In the real wrestling world, bro, that's who he should be.
Yeah.
The small guy always getting picked on, always getting sand kicked in his face, but he's got a monster. Realistically, that's who he should be, bro. Because I don't care how great a wrestler you are. Here's the bottom line, bro. You're a great wrestler. You're Johnny Gargano. You're Mr. Wrestling, okay? Bottom line is this. You get in the ring with a Bobby Lashley. Lashley should have to hit you one time and it's over. Yeah. Good night, Irene. It is over. I don't care how many wrestling moves you know. You get hit by a Brock Lesnar, a Roman Reigns, a Drew McIntyre one time, it is over. Yeah. It's over, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why it's not believable, bro. And it will never be believable to the casual fan.
What could be done with making Gargano believable in comparison to a Crash Holly, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart? Like, what could be done to help him with this character and not be so wrestling focused when it comes to people like this?
Bro, see, Chris, that's what makes it so hard for me, because I'm looking at this guy and he would never be on my wrestling show. Yeah. Bro, I worked with Bret and Shawn. I was around them. I believed they were professional wrestlers. I don't know how Johnny Gargano, if I put Johnny Gargano, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels back to back to back, he would be the guy that isn't the wrestler. I just, Bret and Shawn, they just carried themselves like they were legit wrestlers.
Let's throw Mysterio in there then. Someone's like 5'6", 5'7", just like Gargano. Similar, size, height. What makes Mysterio stand out?
Because Mysterio was an attraction, bro. Okay. He was an attraction with the lucha libre, with the mask, with the what's those 60909? What is 619? He was a special attraction, bro. And that's what made Rey Mysterio special.
Could Johnny Gargano get to that point?
Not in the presentation he's in now. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's got a couple super chats. Travis with $2 super chat, bro. How long would it take you, Vince, to turn Raw around?
Well, first of all, it's impossible, bro, because the only way I could ever turn a Raw around is if there were no politics involved and they let me do exactly what I wanted to do. That is impossible. That would never happen in a million years. But I could tell you, Travis, that's what me and Ed were doing at WCW. It takes about 3 months to kind of get out of what they were doing, slowly but surely get out of what they're doing. And then you start getting the blocks in place for your own foundation. That alone takes 3 months. Gotcha. Once the foundation is in place, another 3 solid months of character development and storytelling. In 6 months, you would absolutely, without a doubt, see an increase in the ratings.
Very nice. If there's one person right now that you would that's currently on the Raw roster, if there's one person that you would, if you had the books that you would push right now to the moon, who would it be?
Regardless of all the damage that they've done already,
Yep.
Elias.
Okay.
I said that a year ago, 2 years ago. I said that.
You did, yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I've had communication with Elias. Okay, bro. You know what Elias's problem is? You want to know what it is, bro? I'll tell you exactly what it is, and I'll tell you why he's getting the treatment he gets. Elias likes to pitch ideas. And Elias likes to continually pitch ideas. They don't like that, bro. They don't, which is so absurd.
Look at Bray
And
Wyatt. Look at Malachi Black.
they don't
Yeah.
like
No,
that,
they
bro,
don't.
because
Yeah.
because what happens is you're coming up with better ideas than they are, and now you're exposing them. So I cannot be exposed, bro. Your ideas cannot be better than mine. Therefore, we must destroy you.
Now, we know that Vince is petty like that. Do you think that under the Triple H regime it'll be similar, or do you think he'll be open to
It's a
ideas?
wrestling thing, bro. It's a wrestling thing. I'm telling you, bro. It's a wrestling thing.
Gotcha. Rollin 499 super chat, bro. I only watch Raw and SmackDown. Gargano, Sky Sisters, Mrs. Kidnapper, all mysteries. The only return who hasn't been a stranger to me is Cody Rhodes. I think that's well said. I mean, like,
Well said. Bro, I swear now, if the Sky Sisters were Ione Sky from Say Anything and Lilani Kai, they would be more over than
Yes,
these two. Bro, bro, first of all, I swear, let me try to get their names after a month now. It's one is Sky and one is Kai. Ione Sky.
No, EO Sky. Japanese.
EO Sky.
Beautiful woman. And then Dakota Kai is
Dakota
New
Kai.
Zealand, I believe she's from.
I would go with Iona Sky and Lilani Kai. That would be over.
Leilani Kai and Iona Sky. Okay.
Iona Sky,
nice.
yeah, from Say Anything.
Are they going to come in and basically stake their claim and say they're the real Sky Sisters?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Looking forward to that. Next we have Edge and Damien Priest. Good match, for Edge. And crowd was into it a bit. They did get a little bit dry, but it got a little better toward with the crowd. I thought the match was intriguing. I thought, Edge is almost 50 years old, man. He can still go. He looks great. He can still go. And I'm gonna put that over for sure.
Can I just give you another hole here, bro?
What's that?
I'm just telling you guys, these are the things that Ed and I would discuss. So Rhea Ripley is out there with Finn Balor, right? She clearly causes, gets involved, distracts Dolph Ziggler, so Finn Balor goes over, right? So what do, bro? You let her go out with Damian Priest.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. So now what you've done is you've made the referees incompetent. Who's the GM of the show? I don't even remember his name anymore.
He's the official Adam Pearce.
You've made Adam Pearce. You totally cut his Spaldings off because she clearly interfered in the first match, had an impact in that match. So you're gonna let her go out with Damien? You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, Chris.
Yeah. Well, you can do that to the Marks, Vince. You can do that to the Marks any day of the week, and they'll cheer because they'll cheer for anything.
Bro, I swear to God, this is all about, because I saw it at NXT. There's something about Triple H needing, wanting, enjoying, reveling in the love of the Marks, the accolades of the Marks. He's
adulation.
He's literally playing to them. So they put him over on the dirt sheets. They put him over on social media. And I'm telling you, bro, that's what this is about. When we were writing the show, bro, those people that he's catering to hated me. They hated me with a passion. The dirt sheets hated me. Why? Because I wasn't giving them what they wanted, bro. They convinced themselves that wrestling was real and they wanted 15 to 20-minute wrestling contest. No, bro, wrestling is not real. These fights are not real. I'm going to give you entertainment so we can get the masses. So I totally ignored them. I didn't care what they had to say because the reality of it is, Chris, what you said, they're going to watch the show anyway. Why? Because that's what they do.
Yep.
Bro, that's what they do. So the focus has to go on those that aren't watching the show.
Yeah.
But the difference between me and Triple H was I did not need the adulation of the marks.
Yes, indeed.
I could have cared less whether they loved me or hated me. My job was to get as many people to watch this show as possible. Period. End of story. That's how I got paid, to get as many people to watch this show as possible. I could have cared less if the marks loved me or hated me.
Yep. To your point, I got something to show, but I want to give Lewis some love with the $2 euro super chat, bro. There's no layers in having control as a faction. Yeah, they just thrown each other. They were just thrown in a faction. I still don't know why they decided to be with each other. I still don't understand that. They still haven't made any. I think they're called Control.
Who are we talking about? Ione Sky and Lilani Kai?
Yeah, the Kai's guys.
I've got no idea.
Yep. All right. So I saw this, and I said this has to be the stupidest poster I've ever seen in my life, pro wrestling related. To give this guy damage control. Yikes. That's their name. Still don't know why. I'm going to cover this guy's face up. I'm going to crop it so the guy's face won't be shown because I'm trying to give this guy some type of dignity here. Okay.
Right.
This thing is this is the stupidest poster I've ever seen in my life. And this is what it says.
Oh, I saw that, bro. I saw that, man. I saw that, Chris.
That is the stupidest poster I've ever seen in my life. Everything that you just said, Vince, is encapsulated by that poster right now.
Yep.
I missed my child's birth.
And what's your child gonna say? What's your child gonna say in 16 years when he sees that picture? What's he gonna think of you? Boss? Right.
And especially when he's seeing something, you're not getting paid by AEW. It wasn't work to you. You didn't miss because of work. Like none of that was the thing. You didn't do that. And your child's going to look at you and say, "Dad, is that real? Like, did you really miss my Yes, son. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I let you down.
Bro. Unreal.
Over AEW, over the fact that both, Dynamite can't even get 1 million viewers, and Rampage is struggling for 500,000.
Bro, I'm telling you right now. I just saw the last Rampage number, 461,000. Bro, that is on its way out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There is no way in the world
Yeah.
that show is staying on with those kind of numbers unless Tony Khan is paying for the airtime.
Yeah.
If Tony Khan is giving them millions of dollars for that spot, yes. But if this was legit programming, absolutely not. You are not going to stay on with those kind of numbers.
Yeah. I've checked out of I've checked out of Rampage, man. I as a journalist, I try to keep my hand on the pulse and be knowledgeable about stuff. For the integrity of my job, I research as much as I can. I do that as a doctor, I do that as a journalist. And I try to watch this stuff, but I'm like, oh man, I can't. Rampage just doesn't do it for me, man. I checked out a few months, like 2 or 3 months ago on Rampage, man. I just can't get into it, man. Beth Phoenix comes back, and looks like we're going to have yet another mixed tag match up the pike. Vince, what are you gonna do with this, my brother?
Bro, again, it's like pop, 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 and what, you know, who's gonna sell these big events? Who's gonna sell these big events?
Going back to the Legends well, like they do every time. That's a consistency between Vince and Triple H. When all else fails, go to the Legends well. You know, and basically that's what happens all the time. And somehow yet another incarnation of an Edge and Beth Phoenix mixed tag match is going to put some more butts in seats, ladies and gentlemen. You think so, Vince? Is going to put some more butts in seats by another incarnation of a Edge and Beth Phoenix mixed tag match? They've had like 18 of them already.
Bro, look, I don't listen. I am very happy for Road Dogg because I know that's what he wanted.
Yep.
But bro, if you look at Road Dogg and you look at Jeff Jarrett, bro, how many times have those guys been in and out of this company? That's the problem. The same guys in and out. Bro, I swear to God, Jeff Jarrett has been hired and fired by the WWE. I've lost count. Yeah. So what happened here, bro? So people understand the wrestling business. Here's what happens here. Vince McMahon hires Jeff Jarrett. Mm-hmm. Triple H does not like Jeff Jarrett. Mm-hmm. Triple H is in charge now. Jeff Jarrett's out. Vince McMahon let Road Dogg go. Well, Triple H is Road Dogg's buddy. Mm-hmm. So now Road Dogg is back in. That's the wrestling business, bro. Yeah. And I put a tweet out today, bro, and I said, man, I left the WWE in 1999. Bro, that's 23 years ago. I've never been back one time. And the main reason for that, bro, is in order to get back in, bottom line, bro, there's a level of politics you've got to be willing to play. It's that simple, bro. You got to play the chess game. Mm-hmm. For me, I was just never going to do that because I'm the kind of guy, Chris, I think you and I are similar this way. Listen, bro, you saw my work. You know the results. You know what I can do. Either I'm going to be hired on my merit or I'm not going to be hired at all.
100%.
I'm not willing to play politics and get in favor. I'm not willing to do that because at the end of the day, bro, here's the bottom line. And this is why I'm completely fine with it. At the end of the day, if they don't want to go anywhere near, you know, the one guy who was instrumental of bringing them the highest ratings in their history, you know what, bro? Whose loss is it? Yeah. Is it my loss? Is it my loss or it's their loss? We have seen the last 20 years a decline in the ratings. Mm-hmm. So whose loss is it, bro? And that's why it's always been okay with me. Yeah. But the situation with Jarrett and Road Dogg that just happened in the last couple of months, bro, that's the wrestling business in a nutshell. Yes, in a nutshell, bro. And that's why it's like the gerbil that keeps running around the wheel, running around the wheel, running around the wheel. Bro, when nothing changes and it's the same people and you just move them around in positions, bro, you're going to get the same exact company at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. So that good old politics, ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's in companies worldwide. Yeah, good old politics. Pro wrestling is just not the only one. That's the reason why, you know, I don't work well with politics. I march to the beat of my own drum, and I think a lot of times when people do that, they aren't liked very well. But at the same time, the people who do like those people, they respect the heck out of them. And I'd rather, you know, have people who respect the heck out of me than for everybody like me. You know what I mean? I tell people this all the time as a psychology doctor. I said, you know, as I grew older, there's two gems that I've learned the most. There's two liberating gems that I've discovered, and that's you don't know everything and you can't please everyone. So at the end of the day, if you try to with the politics, you're gonna you're gonna fail every time because it's gonna be a headache trying to do that. And I don't have the energy to do
I don't
that.
either, bro. I
I don't have
never did, man. And bro, like it always gets in the way of you doing your job. And
yes, indeed.
I couldn't deal with it, bro. I'm just not interested, man.
Yeah, likewise, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been getting a lot of requests today. We got a few. Okay, so we've got oh, let me make a phone call real quick. Let me make a phone call real quick. Hold on, let me call him. All right, let's see if he's going to come in, man. Invite him to the show. We'll see. You coming? Oh!
Bro, I swear to God, he's such a young Eric Young. This Toots. What's
You
going
want to
on?
wonder who is the guy who can revolutionize
Yes, Toots.
and who can revive WWE Raw. This guy right here. This handsome mug right here of Toots. Toots is the guy. Toots is the guy. And he is the guy who can revolutionize Raw.
Yes. Oh no. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. You again?
Don't you dare ignore me. That Toots Monk character, he knows nothing about pro wrestling. I know everything about pro wrestling.
Are you gonna have your last match again, Black Scorpion?
You have to tune in and find out. I haven't been on the show for about 3 weeks and I've been training hard for this last match.
Oh man, he's been training for
Tremendous.
We've been wondering why he's been gone. Now we wonder why he's been gone because he's been training for this last match, man. People are like, "Where's the Black Scorpion?" He's been training, man. Wow. Now we learned the scoop of why the Black Scorpion's been gone. So very nice. Toots and the Black Scorpion. My guys, ladies and gentlemen. This guy right here. We got one more request, man. We got one more request. We need the jingle. We need the jingle.
The jingle?
We need the jingle. Come on. Ring the jingle. Come on.
What jingle? I don't remember. What jingle? What?
Look at the comments. I
don't see the jingle. I don't see the comments.
We need the jingle. We need the disco jingle.
Guys, hold on. How about this, right? How about I give you a surprise? You ready?
Yes.
I'll give you a little surprise. You ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah.
5 time.
Yeah.
Can you dig it? Sucker!
Yeah. Yes. There it is.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
There
Some
it is.
Harlem Heat, some Booker T.
Yes.
Sucker.
Yes.
All right. I think they want more thing before we go. I think they want they want the.
I can't because the Harlem Heat's got to play out.
Okay. Harlem Heat's gonna play out. All right. We've got the Harlem Heat for tonight. I'm trying to get this ponytail out. There we go. Very nice. It's almost gone. It's almost off. So we can wait. They're ready for it.
We gotta buy time. We gotta buy time.
We gotta buy time. Can you dig it, sucker? I don't know where my ponytail. Oh, there it is.
I bet you that was Jimmy Hart laughing in the background. I guarantee you.
That was Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart's usually involved in just about everything when it comes to wrestling.
Does this never end? Is this a theme song that never ends, bro?
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
This is the song that never ends. Keeps going on and on. Bro, this song never ends.
DJ's telling me to do the spinneroonie. It's probably some type of loop. Okay, there it is. About to end now.
You think?
There we go. I'm gonna do some Booker T commentary. Oh, shucky ducky quack quack sucker!
Bro.
There we go.
Oh my God,
yes.
that was long, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey. See, now if Gargano came out to this, bro, he'd be over. Yes. Let him come out to this, Gargano.
Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife popped at your booty shake last week. She said,
"Yeah, very nice." See, now if Gargano comes out to this, I'm into it.
Man. Do it. Johnny Gargano, I know you're watching this show. Actually, I've contacted you many times. I will send you this show. I got your contact information. I'm going to send you this show. Johnny Gargano, pitch to Triple H. I know that Triple H is your guy. I know he brought you back. Come out to Disco Inferno's music.
Yes.
And it will revolutionize your entire character. You will go from semi and boots, very stiff John Cena to Thugonomics, and just like that.
Just like that, man. Just like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is Vince Russo. This guy is Dr. Chris. We got Toots in the building. We got a return of the Black Scorpion after 3 weeks of training for his last match. And we got the screenshot heard around the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Legion of Raw. So long.